Julian Assange of WikiLeaks says he made 50,000% return on Bitcoin. So think about this. This is crazy. He says that he thanked the U.S. government after it pushed companies like MasterCard to block payments to his website WikiLeaks in 2010. He claimed that he started using Bitcoin, and back then Bitcoin was worth something silly like 6 cents or something. 6 cents right here. And now it's talking about when Bitcoin hit 58.14 at the time of this article, then that was over a 50,000% return. That's crazy. And when people hear things like Bitcoin, me and a buddy of mine were talking, how high could Bitcoin go? Could Bitcoin hit 10,000? Well, it's already at 5,000. Sure, it could hit 10,000. Could it hit 100,000? Well, maybe. Could it hit $1 million? That sounds crazy, but the reality is, when it was selling for 6 cents, who would have ever thought that it would have hit $5,000? And I think it really determines the future of Bitcoin, whether there's some sort of government adoption, or if government doesn't adopt it, does enough citizens of the world adopt it as an official currency to create stability, a decentralized currency that creates stability that's not manipulated by governments. Who knows exactly what's going to happen? I believe there's a possibility governments could get behind it, and I also believe there's a scenario where governments may not get behind it, and they may literally try to fight Bitcoin and the adoption of Bitcoin the whole way. You come down here and think about that. When it was selling for 6 cents, who would have thought it would have been 5,800? John McAfee, the gentleman who created McAfee security software, he thinks that Bitcoin has all the chances in the world to reach $500,000 in the next 3 years. So what could it do in 10 years or 20 years or 30 years? Here's the thing. If you owned 100 Bitcoin, heck, if you own 10 Bitcoin at 500,000 each, what's that? $5 million? If you owned 100, is that 50 million? Listen, is Bitcoin going to hit $500,000? Does it got a chance? In my personal opinion, absolutely. And this is why I'm investing into cryptocurrency. Is it speculative? Absolutely. So am I, putting $10 million into Bitcoin? Am I putting all my net worth into Bitcoin? No, I'm not. I'm not worth $10 million, by the way. But no, I'm not. I'm not putting, currently, I'm not even putting, $1,000 a month into Bitcoin. I mean, I've put in my cryptocurrency investments in total. I think I've put about $2,000, and right now I put anywhere from a couple hundred to $400 or $500 a month right now into my cryptocurrency investments. Why? Because I believe that Bitcoin's not done appreciating. I believe that it can continue to go up. And WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, obviously he's glad that he had got a 50,000% return. Would he have invested in Bitcoin had he not been forced to invest in Bitcoin? Probably not, or accept payment, I should say, into Bitcoin. All I know is, without question, Bitcoin has a real possibility of going up to $100,000 or even $500,000. And when it hits that point, everybody's going to wish they would have gotten in, just like people wish they could have gotten in at 6 cents a piece. Stay tuned for my channel. Subscribe below. Have a great day.